Beautiful day. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Beautiful day, Agape Nation. Much love to you. I'm delighted that you're joining me. If you're on West Coast time, joining me midday. But wherever you're joining me and whenever you're joining me, we are joining in the heart of the infinite and into deep stillness, anchoring a profound meditation practice that allows the glow that is the infinite itself to take over our entire consciousness and therefore the totality of our being. So welcome, welcome, welcome to Agape International Spiritual Center, our Facebook Live page, and our noon meditation. I am Reverend Coco Stewart, delighted to be the hosting presence here in this centering moment. And what a moment to take to have a deep dive into meditation when the world feels chaotic and a little off. Maybe you might want to say it that way. So good morning, Portia. Good to see you. Colleen and Bree. I know others will be tuning in, as we go along. So, welcome. Glad that you're here whenever you tune in. As I said, whether it's right now with me live or whether you tune in on the archives or whether you tune back in a couple of years, here we are. It's all in the eternal now. I am going to go on ahead and begin with the reading because I want to have time to really be still. So the reading, as you know, that I have been using, that I used this morning, was from Reverend Michaels. He's the founder and spiritual director of the Agape International Spiritual Center, of course, if you don't know. His October theme, and he writes an October theme letter, but his October theme is transcendent. Enter the miracle zone. Enter the miracle zone. You may locate this letter to read at your leisure, to meditate and contemplate. It's dense with spiritual truth. It's thick. It has a lot in it. I'm just taking parts of it. So you can find that writing of his if you go to agapelive.com. That's our webpage, our page. And if you notice that posted on there, it will say Reverend Michael's October theme letter or something to that effect, but it's a theme letter. So I read the beginning of it in our prayer time, so I'm going to actually continue. So at this point in his letter, he's actually he's saying, how do we enter the miracle zone? So as he names in his writing, number one is feel into the desired future as if it is happening now. Begin to see and feel the reality you desire is already happening. Feel the joy and the gratitude and the love. So he's talking about cultivating a feeling tone. The feeling is the fire in back of the word. You can have lovely words, but if you don't have a feeling of connection, that's the fiery substance that the universe responds to, that literally makes the word happen. So you want to tune into the feeling of it. Number two is be grateful for the good at hand now. Gratitude is the secret sauce for entering the miracle zone. Appreciate what you already have in your life, from the smallest thing to the most transcendent thing. Last night on his masterclass, I know one of the guests said that one of his magnificent teachers said, for example, she loved to write with blue pens, and she became grateful for blue pens that she already had. So it can be what you're doing though is you're completely shifting your vibrational essence when you start practicing gratitude. The third thing is practice letting go of complaining. That's always a deep spiritual practice. I invite you to go through the rest of the day to practice not complaining. The fourth practice is the one that we're going to focus on actually for our meditation. He writes this: hear the inner meaning of spiritual teachings, like those of Jesus the Christ. Reflect upon these words. Fear not, little flock. It is your mother, Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Jesus said, it is your Father's pleasure to give you the kingdom. That's what Reverend Michael says. I just had to put in mother, Father. That's me. It is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. The nature of God is to give of itself totally and completely. But fear can block this natural flow. Remember, when fear rises, intelligence declines. But when love and trust rise, we become vessels for divine inspiration and action. I wanted to read one more thing. Entering the miracle zone is about personal transformation. It's also about becoming the energetic seeds for the birth of a new humanity that is united, compassionate, and aligned with the divine. Aligned with divine. A humanity that chooses love over fear, stewardship over exploitation, and unity over division. So we are going to focus on listening and reflecting on fear not, little flock. It is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So this is our focus for now. This is what we're going to tune into and affirm. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Christy, Celeste, hi Henry, and Keisha, and more, many more. So please join me. I invite you to uncross your arms and uncross your legs. I invite you to put your feet flat on the floor. I invite you to sit up straight in your chair, not rigid, but sitting straight up. You can rest your hands down with your palms up. And now take a cleansing breath. And how very grateful I am for this divinely centering moment. As the chime calls us to go deeper, I bless and give thanks for our time spent together in the sight of God within our own souls, in focused, energetic alignment, and turning to the one power and making ourselves available to it without giving it direction, letting it inform us. And so we acquiesce. Keep the heart soft and open. Keep our attention soft and pliable to the infinite of our own being, our own being. So I bless our time together. Again, it is given over to the infinite to reveal the fullness of itself with tremendous joy and dynamic love. So we are blessed. We are focusing our attention perhaps on the blessings that are pressed down and running over. Our heart is beating, we are breathing, the blood is flowing in our veins. The animating principle of love accentuates itself through an open heart of our being. We continue to surrender to these words. Fear not, little flock. It is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. We sense into and feel the love those words represent. Deep and abiding love, unconditional love. Fear not. It is Spirit's pleasure to give you the kingdom, the Holy Spirit of your own soul. Fear not, blessed souls of light. It is Spirit's pleasure to give you, to reveal the kingdom within your own soul. Allow the kingdom of the infinite in all its glory to begin to rise up in your awareness, however that is for you. The kingdom of heaven in your heart, in your mind, in your body, in the field of your awareness. The heavenly kingdom of the infinite givingness and givenness of pure spirit. We surrender to being in the kingdom. If your attention wanders, Bring it back to the kingdom consciousness, gently, sweetly, and tenderly. Bring your attention back to the kingdom consciousness. We are feeling our way into the kingdom of heaven within. so how very good it is to surrender ourselves completely and absolutely to the kingdom of the infinite consciousness that is within, to give way to kingdom, queendom consciousness, to know outside of the one there is no other, and to let the highest within our own being rule us today in every way from within, the highest vibrational truth. So it is good in the united state of consciousness to give thanks, to give way, to be established in the blessings of the infinite that pour out and pour out and pour out. So I bless each one who is in attendance, anybody who listens on the archives, knowing that the kingdom of God being at hand, the kingdom of the infinite being in the heart, is absolutely knowing that all is well, that there is more than enough of every good and perfect thing to allow the unfoldment and the fulfillment in this dimension of this highest order for each one here individually and collectively for the group soul of humanity. For we are all one on the unseen side, and as we accept our highest reverential goodness in the infinite, it opens a gigantic way for others to follow in love. So I bless us each one. I bless anything that may be trying to pull in our attention. We surrender that again to the kingdom within, knowing God's got it. And we simply attune ourselves and allow it to instruct and inspire us with love. Bless Reverend Michael where he is, to know that there is rejoicing throughout the kingdom as each one comes into their own of luminous identity, to know that Reverend Michael is absolutely supported in every way necessary to allow him to continue to be the inspired truth of life he is. He is in joy and in heart, in form and in the infinite. So I bless us each one. Again, anything that's on our hearts, anything in our personal lives, our local communities, globally. I stand in truth and therefore in form and know the infinite of life itself is taking care of it with love. So in gratitude, I release the word. I know it is done, and I let it be. So much love to you, Agape Nation. Delighted to see each of you. As you know, we invite you to post this on your page if this is helpful, you felt inspired by it. And as you know, if you go to the top of the chat, if you want to make a financial contribution to Agape being able to bring forth these things like the 7 days a week, we do, somebody comes on and does the prayer and then the meditation and many other programs that we do, Let's see, as I said, Reverend Michael is starting a new class. He had a magnificent master class last night. Some of you were there. There were 6,000 people, over 6,000 people tuning in. So he begins that was a free master class. That was the introduction, with stellar truth being expressed by him and his guests. Let's see, the class is Unlock Your True Prosperity from Within. It begins, in just less than 2 weeks. It begins on the 21st of October. It runs for 5 Tuesdays, and you're going to want to be there. You have to remember that when we talk about abundance, if you say to yourself, oh, I don't need money, it's not about that. It's about an abundance of consciousness, and all of us needs more of that, and the world sure does need it now. So we do this work not just for ourselves, but for the global community and humanity. So we're investing in ourselves when we take a class like this. I am beginning a class tonight, online class at agapebayarea.com. Agape Bay Area is a magnificent spiritual center. It's been under the direction of one of our founding members, Reverend Dr. Joan Stedman, and it's been under her direction for a number of years. And so I'm teaching a Life Visioning 2025 class. It starts tonight, and it runs for 6 weeks. It begins at 6 p.m. Pacific time. If you're interested, go to agapebayarea.com And you'll on the website you'll either see, hopefully they put a slide up that has me in it, so you know that's the one. And if not, you may see another graphic, but the title of the class is Life Visioning 2025. You can click on that and register for that. So I know all is well with you, and we'll see you on the Love Stream Sunday. Reverend Michael is speaking. So either tune in or come on up to Agape in person. We would love to see you. Have a bright, beautiful day, Agape. Much love to you. Oh, and let me just see who's been tuning in. Interesting numbers. Okay. Jennifer Martin. Yes. Keisha. Yes. Good to see you. Tracy. Again, Portia, Catherine, Colleen. Wonderful. Okay, everyone. Oh, there's Patri. Love to you. I will see you on the Love Stream or in person.